It's not a thing of me having the issue with her. My only issue is why you leak my number.
Oh.
It ain't no thing. Oh, I want him, and he's married to you, and it's not that. I'm a girl's girl. So when it comes to like that, that's not it. We all know that Remy was already out here having her little boy toy or whatever friend. He done came out and done said it that they were in a relationship 2 years.
Wow.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in certain situations, you could talk to a person, you express how you feel, they express how they feel, and y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree or, you might start seeing it from another person's point of view.
Remy Ma is furious right now, and things are starting to get seriously dangerous. Rumor has it that Claressa Shields tried to take Remy out by allegedly sending some people after her. The two have been going back and forth for a while now, mostly, through shady subtweets. And it all seems to be circling around the drama involving terrible papoose. Initially, Remy challenged Claressa to settle the score in the ring, but that fight never happened. Instead of stepping into the ring, Claressa reportedly took things to the next level by sending some people to handle Remy, but the plan didn't work out. Word on the street is that Remy Ma may have ended up in a hospital bed. Things are getting wild, y'all. The tension has been building for a while now. It honestly feels like a scene pulled straight out of a movie. Let's break this all down and take a closer look at what might have sparked this whole mess. It all goes back to when Remy Ma was last seen holding it down on stage with Trey Songz and Connie Diamond at an event in her hometown. Everything seemed normal at first. Wasn't that the same show where she and Ratchet premiered their remix? But then, out of nowhere, Remy flipped the script with a new twist on her verse that had everybody talking. The opening bar? There must be a problem, so speak up. I'll take F, one of your ninja. That line alone lit a fire under the whole situation. Remy Ma switched things up during her live performance. She said, "I'll take him if I'm one of your ninjas." Fans quickly picked up on the subtle shade, realizing she was talking about Claressa Shields. Her delivery, tone, and facial expression made it clear she was targeting her. On top of that, Remy knows about Claressa's recent closeness with Papoose, so that line wasn't just a casual bar. It felt personal. It was almost like she was saying, "I had him first, and if I wanted to, I could take him back." This raised questions for some fans. Was Remy still bitter about her breakup with Papoose? Or was it just her confidence coming through, with a bit of underlying resentment? Regardless, that line seemed to hit Claressa hard, and it might have been the final straw for her. Soon after, Claressa responded with her own freestyle, and she didn't hold back. In a viral video, she's seen standing in front of a luxury car, fully decked out in a bomber jacket, trucker hat, shades, and chains. When the beat drops, she refers to herself as a face splitter. It's pretty clear that line was aimed at Remy. Who else could it possibly have been for? She's acting like she's sending a message to everyone that she's not someone to mess with, boasting about stacking with Papoose, being in a whole different tax bracket, and just exuding that energy. However, the internet wasn't impressed, and that's where the twist comes in. People flooded the comments with remarks like, "I wish I were Remy." It was strange, right? We just saw Remy performing at Madison Square Garden and in Mano's studio, while Claressa was out here rapping in an outfit that looked like something Remy would wear, but the flow didn't hit the same. It's almost like people were saying, "Stick to boxing, girl." Remy definitely had the last laugh, while Claressa's move seemed like a bit of a misstep. And honestly, the look on Claressa's face later in her Instagram stories said it all. That final comment must have stung. The streets were not feeling her freestyle, but she thought she was making a statement. Instead, it just made her look pressed, and it only fueled the comparisons. At that point, things started to take a turn, for the worse. After Claressa's freestyle fell flat and social media dragged her, everything shifted. Rumors quickly spread that Remy had been involved in some kind of incident. She hasn't been seen in public for days. No live videos, no posts, no public appearances. Meanwhile, Claressa, who's said to have some street connections back in Michigan, is being accused of sending people after Remy. The result? Remy allegedly ended up in the hospital, although it's still unclear if that's true or not. What we do know is that Claressa is more than just a boxer. She has connections, she has power, and she could very well be the one to make things happen without ever getting her hands dirty. While all the drama unfolds, Papoose seems to be enjoying himself. carefree and vacationing with Claressa, acting like nothing's wrong. Claressa may have lost the rap battle, but she appears to be winning the bigger war, especially with Papoose by her side, which has fans convinced. She responded with her own bar, and now Remy has gone silent. No posts, no clapbacks, nothing. The streets are buzzing, and it seems Remy might be laying low. Some believe she's hiding because of the alleged hit attempt, while others think she's preparing for a comeback, waiting for the right moment to strike. Regardless, Claressa should be cautious. Remy is no ordinary threat. She's serious, with a criminal past, and she doesn't bluff. This situation has gone beyond a rap feud. Remy is more dangerous now than ever.
He came up every day? Every visit.
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a match, you have a visit every day. It's like, oh, Malta is on the weekends, or that day is Sunday. So literally every day.
How many videos from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
He was one of them every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, it got to a point where I had to tell him, like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm alright. Like, and I guess, like, when he believed it, that was alright, and I was like, he's like, alright, cool. And then he'll come, like, a little bit less. He'll come, like, 3 times.
Let's not ignore the obvious. Remy is deeply devoted to Papoose. She's got his back, no matter what. And if Claressa tries to come between them, Remy could go into full-on fatal attraction mode, especially now that they have a child together. It's more than just a relationship, it's family. If Remy believes Claressa is a threat to that, she might do whatever it takes to protect it, even if it means taking drastic actions. Some may think Remy is all bark and no bite, but let's not forget her past. Remy has a history far darker than just rap battles and social media drama. In 2007, she was involved in a shooting outside a Manhattan nightclub. Remy shot a woman, Nikita Barnes-Joseph, over a dispute about stolen money. Though Remy claimed it was an accident, the court didn't buy it, and she was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Remy is not to be underestimated.
Are you happy?
I'm innocent. No, we say that.
Spanish of the law.
Since being released from prison after serving 6 years, Remy has been trying to live her best life. However, the convict side of Remy is still likely lingering somewhere, and the story doesn't stop there. Fast forward to 2019, and Remy was arrested again, this time for allegedly striking her co-star Brittany Taylor on Love and Hip Hop New York. Yes, backstage, Remy landed in serious trouble with a single smack. The fact that the court had to issue a restraining order against her just goes to show how quickly Remy will react if she feels disrespected or mistreated.
Realest that I can be to you. Stop playing these social media games. People get hurt every day from playing on social media. Brittany, you're 4'10", baby. What does that mean? That means that you're really little. That's what that means. It's kind of impossible to be with the kids when you're 14.
But here's the twist. Remy isn't the only one dealing with trouble. Her son is also caught, up in a serious situation. In 2021, Remy's son was arrested on suspicion of being involved in a shooting that led to someone's death. The internet was shaken by the case, and people began questioning what was going on in Remy's household, especially since it seemed like a real-life Bonnie and Clyde situation, with their child in the mix.
Remy Ma, her son is charged with first-degree murder.
Hypothetical.
There's not a hypothetical.
Like you say he's not.
He's charged. He hasn't been convicted of it.
Right.
But he's charged with it. Which makes it very sad, because remember, she went to prison for shooting a girl over a money dispute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nisent even tried to warn Claressa. When someone like him tells you to stop, you know you've crossed a line. But Claressa didn't listen. She's been pushing hard for the spotlight, almost like she's preparing for a boxing match rather than dealing with street drama. When she started speaking recklessly, 50 had to step in. According to reports, he told her flat out that she'd get the blip if she kept it up. It's not just about danger, it's about knowing the consequences of crossing someone with nothing. To lose. Claressa might have thought she could handle a little drama with a rapper, but this isn't just any rapper, it's someone with a criminal record and nothing to lose. Those close to Remy claim her team remains loyal, even after a tough day. Some of the same people are still actively involved. While Remy may be playing a strategic game, Claressa seems to be acting more like a rapper and boxer in the spotlight. There are rumors that Remy is staying quiet, waiting for the right moment to strike, not just with words but physically as well. She's reportedly tracking Clarissa's movements, studying her patterns, and assessing who's around her. Some say Remy has been quietly gathering phone logs, reviewing interviews, and monitoring direct messages to understand the betrayal. Another claim is that a close friend, once neutral, has turned on Remy, sending screenshots and information to Claressa. Remy might be planning her own documentary, while Claressa focuses on podcasts and workouts. Remy's not the type to reveal personal details for influence, and if she ever does, the consequences will be catastrophic. This is where things take a dark turn. Some fans believe that Papoose and Claressa might have orchestrated a plan to take Remy out. For some time, Papoose and Remy have had a strained relationship, and then suddenly, Claressa is seen with Papoose, moving from little sister to major player in no time. The optics were immediately off. Soon after, Remy faced public humiliation and was reportedly targeted in a life-threatening incident. If she disappears, who stands to benefit? The authorities might soon be involved, and if this is a hit attempt, it wouldn't be surprising if someone close to Remy warned her, considering her past experience with the system. While Claressa isn't foolish enough to directly turn herself into the authorities, there's a chance they're already keeping an eye on her. The rumors circulating on the streets suggest that Remy Quality hired a private investigator, and someone connected to the alleged hit has already started revealing key identities. Claressa has been making strategic moves, relocating, rescheduling meetings, changing her security measures, and reportedly seeking private legal advice. Prosecutors may act swiftly if Remy Ma or anyone else provides credible evidence that Claressa either planned or suggested any violent actions. If the situation escalates, Claressa could face serious legal consequences. Even just threatening violence through messages or tampering with witnesses could lead to felony charges. Another serious accusation would be if Claressa tried to intimidate Remy or anyone associated with her. This could ruin her career, result in media blacklisting, or even destroy her public image, especially if it involves harming another woman, particularly one with a child.